Our main drive and our main tachlis is just that the Talmud should come to the yeshiva and have a geschmack in learning. And that's what elementary schools is all about.
Every single student that's ever passed through the doors of Yeshiva Tiferes Torah and any alumnus can attest that the warmth in that building is unlike any other place they've ever been.
I'm a long-term fan of Yeshiva Tiferes Torah, so much so that my fourth son is currently being educated there.
When you get to Yeshiva Tiferes Torah, when you first get there, in pre-1A or first grade or whenever you come, you walk in, there's Rabbi Gelbach standing there, gigantic smile, every Rebbe, every staff member. There's a sense there that you're home.
About 19 years ago, my family moved from New York to Lakewood. I was echet to go to YTT. The experience there was a wonderful experience. The chinuch, I still feel kasher to Rebbeim, to Menal, to Gelbach.
Rabbi Gelbach and his exemplary staff managed to infuse the yeshiva with a certain simcha. The boys enjoy going there. My kids want to go there every morning, and they've enjoyed it for the last 10 years. The various boys I've sent there. And when they graduate at the end of 8th grade, they feel good about themselves, they want to learn, they've enjoyed it, and this is really what counts in education, is that the bacher should want to learn and should feel that he's achieved something.
When Rabbi Gelbach walks into the classroom, the boys relate to him. When he comes in to faher the boys, he always tries to ask the right questions for the boys so that each boy can answer correctly and nicely and feel good about himself.
I learned it from my Rebbe in Chinuch, Meir Pilcher, Zechron Revacha, who was nifta recently. I got that word from him, geschmack, and that's what I tried to give over to the Talmidim. And I think that we coined that word here in Lakewood. I don't think there's a meister that doesn't use that word, learning geschmack. And I feel that's the tachlis. A child should be happy to come to yeshiva.
You have so many boys in Yeshiva Tiferes Torah, and Rabbi Gelbach and Rabbi Feldman know the first name of just about every single boy in the yeshiva. And that's what makes Yeshiva Tiferes Torah unique, that it keeps it as our own little family. That he can relate to each boy and understands each kid. And when I speak to Rabbi Gelbach, Rabbi Feldman, they right away, they're with me. They know who I'm talking about, they understand the boy. It's true.
Last week, I saw this little boy standing outside Rabbi Gelbach's office, clutching an envelope. And I asked him, who are you waiting for? So he said, I need to give Rabbi Gelbach something. So I said to him, thinking maybe it was a late note, what do you have? Show it to me. So he pulls out of his pocket. And this is a boy that Rabbi Gelbach and myself had just spoken to the day before to discipline him for something. He pulls out of his pocket this paper, Rabbi Gelbach's I love you. That, together with every single morning, the boys coming into school and getting greeted with a big hello, how are you today, on a cold winter morning, that really, really, really is the fulfillment of the pasuk in Mishlei, K'mayim panim al panim, kein lev ha'adam la'adam. They feel the love coming through the musar, enough to come the next day to tell you, I love you, Rabbi Gelbach, and I still want to make you happy.
For most people, they go through their elementary school years and they leave and they're done. After 8th grade, after they graduate, they wave goodbye, they're never to be seen again. But if you're an alumnus of Yeshiva Tiferes Torah, you have that feeling throughout your life, so much so that You'll have guys that, they'll be 25, 30, 35. They'll call up the snow hotline just to hear Rabbi Gowax sing a lively niggin. That's something that no matter how old I'll be, that's still a line that I'll always want to call, and that's still a voice that I always want to hear.
Chaim shel shalom, chaim shel tova, chaim shel beracha. Until now, we didn't really have alumni that had children old enough to come to yeshiva. In the last couple of years, Baruch Hashem, the alumni are sending their children, and it's a real satisfaction for us. And I feel good that I'm able to give over the same chinuch to their children that I gave to them, and they trust me with their children.
The chaverim I had in YTT all those years back, we stayed together, we're still in touch, and now we're sending our children to YTT together. And when I see Rabbi Gowax, I still feel as he's my Rebbe. It's a very chashuv opportunity for me to send my children to my Rebbe's yeshiva.
Baruch Hashem, next year we have a large group that soon will have a whole yeshiva, just alumni. Then maybe I'll give in to the pressure that I'll have to make 3 classes. But as you know, I want to keep it geschmack and give the individual attention to every child. And we shouldn't be able to lose focus on what we're here for.
The growth over the years has become so exponential that you realize that they can't possibly be in the same building forever. Recently, I actually took a visit there to the building. Although the memories there will last forever, I think there is a clear understanding that those memories need to be transferred to somewhere that is more suitable.
The classrooms are way overpacked. You're literally, some classrooms you can't even put another desk in. The hallways are tiny, the kids are always trampling over each other. Being the administrator of the yeshiva and trying to take care of the maintenance and keeping up with the building is pretty much getting almost impossible, and the time has come to move on.
All the boys, I believe by now, are all excited. They're hearing about the new building that's going to be going up, and it would be nice to be able to walk down the hallway side by side with another Rebbe and actually fit down the hallway.
Kids need their space. The Ezras Hashem Yisbarach in the new building will have that plenty play area outside. The security will be better.
Teaching will be a machaya. Can't wait for it.
The school is a happy place, and because of that, the boys are happy. And this is what they managed to do in their current building. Can you imagine what they'll be able to pull off in a new and fresh building, in a more modern and upgraded environment? The mixture of the new building and the current talent is explosive.